Hey guys, it's Doc, and today I'm going to do a video on totally reducing wind noise from your video camera, so hold on one sec. Hey guys, I'm inside today because we've got storms, and I figured I had a couple people email me and ask me some video and photography questions. So I'd go ahead and show you the only way I know how, over 20 years of videography, 40 years of camera experience, I'm going to show you how to totally eliminate wind noise on your video camera. Now that's assuming that you have a video camera that has some kind of microphone like this. Now this is a Sony, this is an AX33, FDR AX33. And the 33 and 53 are the ones that we shoot on a lot. Probably the best sound system in a video camera this size that you can get, whether you want it surround sound or just regular stereo sound. Phenomenal audio. As you can tell, I'm just recording this straight out of the camera, and I am shooting this one with the windscreen on it. So this one is an AX33, this one is an AX33. I have another AX33 over here. As you can tell, I like the cameras. But I'm going to show you today real quick how to fix this, and you're going to need just a couple of things. Now this is a fairly permanent solution. This is not something temporary. But everyone knows these are the microphone fuzzies, and I'm going to put a link to this over on the website. So if you go over to the website, I'll have a link to these on Amazon. These little microphone things cover, these are little microphone covers. We use them for production. And they run like $4. But as you can tell, I've got lots of cuts out of this one, because let me show you what I do. Okay, so you're going to need one of these little things, and you're going to need E6000. You can't see the E, but this is E6000, and I'll put the link to both of these on the website page that you see down below. You can also get this at hobby stores, but just order it through Amazon. It's pretty easy. Why do I use this round cover? Because if you'll notice, the majority of video cameras where the microphone is, it's rounded, and that's one of the problems. Wind noise has a tendency to sneak in through the side, and you can't leave any gaps on here. This thing right here has to be covered, but you got to cover it in such a way that it really doesn't interfere with the operation of the camera. So what I do is, I'm going to bring the camera down so you can see it to my desk. So what I do is, I simply am going to make sure that the piece that I cut is going to cover from side to side here. So I got to make sure it goes past this a little bit. As an example, that's probably too short. So I'm going to cut that off. And actually that piece right there will actually cover it pretty well. So what I do is I just work with this and I shape it a little bit. So I'm actually going to cut a little side out of it. I'm going to shape it just a little bit, and then I'm going to put it over this and make sure that it covers all the mic. So I've got all the microphone covered. So the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take my E6000, and E6000, if you don't know anything about it, it is a little bit runny, and it has to cure for about 12 hours before it becomes permanent. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this just around the edges, because I know I went beyond the microphone. So I'm going to put this on the edges, the very outer edges. And I'm going to create a seal, and this seal will not allow any air to get inside. Again, all the way around, just like this. Now E6000, when it hardens pretty permanent. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this over my microphone, just like this, and I'm going to touch it down to all the sides, just like that. And now what I'll probably do is I'm going to get a piece of tape. So I've compressed it down. So I've compressed this down, and you can see it's pretty flat. And I am holding all four sides of this now are being pressed down onto the camera. When you take the painter's tape off, it won't leave residue, sticky residue on the camera, and it won't stick to this. Now the only little warning is if there is If there is some E6000, you might have a little bit of stick to this, but this is just paper, this tape. So it rips off real easy. And that's how I tape it. Now, this is an old AX33. This one is, I think I bought this in 2014. It was either 14 or 15, and this thing has been dropped 4 times. You can see the case is separated. This has got thousands and thousands of hours of shooting on it, but you can see what I've got on here. So you can see that little foam piece there. It's on there permanently, and that's what it looks like. With this setup, I can walk outside in just about the highest wind possible and have 0 wind noise, very high winds. Matter of fact, I was confused the other day because I got my brand new one in that I'm working on right now, and I went outside without thinking, and there was a little bit of a breeze, and I shot some video, and I came back in, and I was like, man, listen to that wind noise. It was while I was talking. The typical thing you get with video cameras, and it's because I hadn't put my screen on, this screen on it yet. So again, what I'll do is I'll put a link to a little windscreen cover that, it's a bigger one that goes on these kind of studio mics. I'll put a link to that on the website. Link should be below in the description. I'll put a link to the E6000, and it's just either masking tape or painter's tape is what I use for it. Again, I'm shooting straight off an AX33 audio mic, fantastic mic. I'm in an office, it's very echoey. There's actually a fan running in the background. So phenomenal, phenomenal microphone on these things, especially outside. Outside these things work phenomenally well. But you will get wind noise no matter where you are, no matter what you shoot with, unless you use this. And that's a money-back guarantee. Money-back guarantee that this will stop at 100%. They're on every single one of my video cameras. Once I figured out how to do it without having to put a rubber band on it, and without interrupting or causing problems with the operation of the camera, it's the perfect way to do it. If you want to click the subscribe button. Like this video, hate this video, click hate. Click the hate button, go ahead, click it. I don't care, click one of them. But I'll talk to you later anyways. Doc, how you doing?